Okay, we're going to get started. Tonight we're going to talk about the monthly award and how it can be used to grow your business. So what is the monthly award? I thought I should define that before we get too far into it. And really, without breaking it down, it is a monthly challenge designed to help you build your business. So why am I going to talk to you about it tonight? Because it does help you build your business. And if you think about it, it's another goal to reach. Just like when you started the business and you were working on your props, if that's something that you did, then hang on, I'm going to mute all of you. Okay. All right, so back to that. The props were designed to help you build your business by giving you a goal. You worked on 500 in sales, and then you added some recruits. So really what the monthly award is the same thing, only a higher number to work towards. So it gives you a goal to set your eyes on every single month at a level that will build your business. So because I decided to come out of, well, it took me a few months to kind of get the hang of it, but I came out of props and started working on the monthly award because I do better when I have a goal and I can set my eyes on a goal to complete. So if I start a month, every month thinking I'm going to go for the monthly award, then I work that much harder to accomplish that. So I have been kind of rocking my business. It took me about 5 or 6 months after I started to really start ramping up enough to get into the monthly awards. Because at first I didn't know what I was doing with my business. I was just playing around with it. And then I started hitting those monthly awards and I've just kept going. So I have hit 20 monthly awards. And I have done 2 annual awards myself. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And I'm going to tell you what I gained out of that was a lot of prizes, and I won cash, airfare, and most importantly, I built a team because I set my eyes on that goal every single month. So let's break down the monthly award. They designed the monthly award 3 different ways. So you can earn it 3 different ways every single month. If you're really good at recruiting, then you can start with building your team, 3 recruits a month, and $1,000 in personal volume. And I posted a chart out on the team pages so that you can see the breakdown. So $1,000 in personal volume and 3 recruits. Because you're better at recruits, this is where you want to start. In the middle is $1,500 in personal volume and 2 recruits. So that's kind of in the middle, and that's usually where I kind of settle. And at the higher end, maybe you're better at sales and not so great at recruits. You hit the 2,000 personal volume and 1 recruit. So why do you want to do this? Well, it gives you 18,000 Posh points that you can bank and spend. And if you, good timing today on Posh Talk, people were sharing all the different ways that they've spent their Posh points, not perks, but points. They were sharing all that. So go cruise over there today if you get a chance to see what people have been spending their points on. I use mine mostly for airfare and things that I would never normally buy. Let's see. You also get a certificate and a pin, a little diamond pin that says monthly award. And the monthly award is considered one of the hardest things in the company to accomplish. So when I see other people doing it, I get pretty excited. A monthly award is a big deal. An annual award is an even bigger deal. So let me tell you some of the cash prizes that you can win just by working this. If you hit the monthly award, 3 times in the Posh year, and a Posh year goes from July 1st to June 30th. So 3 times, it doesn't have to be in a row, they will send you a check for $500 just for doing that 3 times. If you do it 6 times, they will send you a check for $1,000. That's $1,000. I can do a lot with $1,000. If you hit the annual award, it paid for my airfare before to go to convention. We don't have convention anymore, so they're going to do something new now. They are going to give you $2,000 cash to spend any way you want. And now in the future, they're going to pay for you to go to Salt Lake City, and you're going to be completely pampered and spoiled for doing it. The last 2 years that I've hit the annual award and walked across the stage at convention, there were only about 16 people that hit it at the same time. It's a pretty big deal to be working on that. It's a big deal if you hit it the 3 times. So I hope that everybody will take a minute to think about that. So, how can it help your business? Well, I'm going to tell you how it's helped mine. It doesn't hurt to have extra cash, that's for sure. And it is fun to have somebody else pay for your airfare. And those 18,000 points, they add up after time. They really do. It's kind of fun to go into your account and see all those points in there and be able to say, well, here's my Christmas shopping is done. Kind of fun. But really what it's done is every month it helps me to stretch myself and to get outside of my comfort zone to hit at least $1,000 in sales. That's a few parties. And to add people to my team, that means I need to reach out and talk to people. So that means I'm constantly building a team. So if I stretch myself to do those things and I don't hit the goal, really what's happened is I've built my team and I've built my business anyway. So if you set your goal on the monthly award and you don't hit it, what happened? Something good still happened. You might add a team member. You might get outside of your comfort zone and book an extra party. So just working on that goal will get you ahead in the long run. So I also posted a picture that in the team pages that I really like, and it's called The Power of One. So if you were to add 1 team member a month just because you're working on the annual award and they added a team member and they added a team member, then it grows exponentially like crazy. So take a look at that chart and see how that would help you. So I'm going to unmute you guys now. You're all unmuted. Does anybody have any questions about how the monthly award works? How about those breakdowns?
Hey, this is,
Pardon?
sorry, this is Shireen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Shireen?
I'm good. Hey, I just have a question. About the monthly, is it okay to just hit the 500 PV per month in sales? Or you have to always hit a certain amount, like $1,000 with your recruit? Like, what is the minimum that you can hit per month?
For the monthly award, the minimum to hit per month is $1,000 and 3 recruits. So it's 1,003, 1,502, or 2,001. And now I will repost that little chart again so that everybody will have that. It'll be in the group. So it's a bit.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a bigger stretch than just hitting the 500. And I always say the 500 plus 1 recruit is like the magic formula to your business. If you did that, you would add 12 people to your team, and you would always get paid on what your team does in a year. So 500 plus 1 is the magic number. To stretch and really build a team, then I say yes, go for the monthly awards, go for the annual award, get all that free cash. It's totally worth it. Does anybody have any questions about the $500 or the $1,000 or the annual award?
I have a question. So since they're changing things up because there's a lack of conventional now, do you mean that basically they're making up for the airfare by bringing the recipients to headquarters for a day of pampering? Could you be a little more specific?
Yeah. I don't know all the specifics to that yet, but basically you get a trip to the Salt Lake City day away. And during that trip, then they really, really pamper you and give you a lot of attention and give you the money and take you shopping. And I think that it's actually better than trying to squish it all into convention. Because you really do deserve all that extra pampering and attention when you work your business so hard to get an annual award. Any other questions?
Lori?
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions or ideas about helping to hit those monthly awards when you have kind of exhausted your leads? Or, I mean, I know that coming up is a good time to do bazaars or fairs, or not fairs, but do bazaars and holiday things and stuff like that. But in the meantime, where you're waiting for those to roll around, do you have any suggestions about other things to do to help build your business and hit those monthly awards?
Yeah. So some of the things that I've done are online mystery hostess parties on Facebook. I see somebody in our team doing a really great one right now. So that's always a good thing to do, is offer things online, offer free shipping to your VIPs so that they can grab refills or new products that they want to try. And I'm finding that even with the perks, that some people don't want to bother going online and ordering it themselves, and even the perks it doesn't matter to them. They're just like, please just get me my 2 gender benders, and then that's all I need, and that's all I care about. So I still take care of those people the exact same way I was doing before. So I'm creating parties and adding people's orders to those parties. So that's one way to add and keep your numbers up, is to keep following up with all of your customers to see where they are, if they need refills, if you see something like last week when the Moisturize 911 was on sale. I knew somebody that's so addicted to the Moisturize 911, I just texted her right away and said, how many do you want me to order you? So you keep an eye on some of the specials that come out too, and message your customers when their favorites pop up. So if you have a way to track what the favorites are for your customers, then that'll come in handy. A great way to grab business now with the perks is to ask for referrals. I mean, the customer can refer themselves and get points. And so if you remind your customers that that's available, that's a great way to grab extra business. And put hand lotion on wherever you go. I mean, that is an attention grabber. And I know you already do that, Dawn. It's a gateway. It's a gateway, Posh. I'm not thinking of anything else right now. Does anybody else have any tips? I just think that if you start to put that in your mind as a way to build your business and start to make that a goal, just like the props was a goal, then I don't know, something just clicked in my brain and it just started to happen every single time I try for it. And it's, you know, it doesn't happen every single time. You know, I didn't hit it in July. I don't hit it in January usually. Those are my low months. So there's a few months that I don't hit it and I don't beat myself up about it. So I try my best, and I'm not perfect, but I try my best every month to hit that goal.
Thanks, Lori.
You're welcome. And I will say, like I always say, if I can do it, you can do it. I think that's about it. If nobody else has any questions, that's it for tonight. Just take a look at those charts. The breakdown, I'll look for a better one than I posted too. I think there's one in the polka dot guide. I'll go look for that one. And then the power of one. I think that's so powerful to take a look at how that, you know, just adding a recruit every single month. And then that person adds recruits and that person adds recruits. And pretty soon you've got this amazing team.
Hey, Lori, I have another question. I know this doesn't have anything to do with the monthly rewards, but how do you, like I have 4 people on my team, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're really, I love them all, but they're not really working on building their business. And some of them seem to want to, but aren't really doing anything. Is there something I can say or do to help them or encourage them? Or
have you talked to them about the free stuff they're going to get with their props? If they do any of that? You did do that?
Mm-hmm.
Have you offered to help them do their launch party?
Nobody lives here.
You could, but you can use this program.
That's true.
This program and be there.
Okay.
So you can.
All right. Well, I'll approach it that way.
Yeah, tell them you're totally available to help them with the launch program, and at any party you're available just by using the phone. If they have any questions. Yeah. So if they're all living far away.
I've told them all that they can text me or email me or call me, or, you know, I'm here to help them. I didn't really do the launch thing because I didn't really think about doing it this way. But I'll talk to him again.
Yeah, offer that up. Get creative with it. Tell her, you know, pick up the big fat yummy hand cream and say, okay, everybody, pick up this big fat yummy hand cream and smell it. What do you think? You know, just get creative with it and have fun.
Okay.
Okay? Let me know how that goes. Yeah. I'd love to hear how that goes.
Okay.
All right, you guys, that's it for tonight. I have to go. I was helping my husband look for a car, and if I'm not with him, he'll come home with a Hummer or some giant truck on big wheels. You know, guys, they cannot be left unsupervised. So I'll have to go finish that chore. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.